by Justinian, the grandson of the Queen Helen. So now all what we see today, everything in here, it goes back to 531 and 539, around 1,500 years old. The first church which was built by Helena, it was octagonal shape. Justinian, after when he rebuilt the church, he gave it the shape of cross. It goes straight, then the right side and left side. Okay? Now one more thing. I explained to you that this church considered the oldest church in the Holy Land and the most important one. Now the most important one, why? Because we do believe that this is the birthplace where Jesus was. Now why the church also considered the oldest one in the Holy Land? One more thing happened, and this was very important. In the year 614 AD, there was the Persians invasion. Persians, the country of Iran today. During that time, they have destroyed all the churches in the Holy Land. Holy Sepulchre Church was completely destroyed. The Church of Annunciation in Nazareth was completely destroyed. Now, during that time, the only church and only one church which was never destroyed, it was this one, the Church of the Nativity. And that's why it is the oldest church in the Holy Land. And the reason, why did it not destroy the church? Long time ago, on the facade of the church, from outside, at the top of the door, there was a piece of mosaic, like all the mosaic we see around. That piece from outside represented the three wise men, the king. When they came from the east, they followed the star to give the present to the baby Jesus. Now one of them, he was from India. The second one, he was from Arabia. And the third one, he was Persian. Their names were Casper, Melchior, and Balthazar. So when they saw the Persian guy, they saw the traditional cloth. They said this place might be holy place for them. Some other people, they said it could be house of the king. At the end, they said, don't touch this place, just leave it. So that piece of mosaic saved the church from destruction. Okay? Now this is the main part of the church. We call it basilica or basilica. In the middle, this is the Greek Orthodox Church. On the left side, in between, we have the Armenian Orthodox quarter. And then after that, a little go, we go to a Roman Catholic church. We call it the Church of St. Catherine. Now what we can see here, first of all, everywhere where we see the wooden board, behind, underneath, this is the original floor which goes back to Helena, First Church 326 Byzantine. And this kind of mosaic considered a very high quality. Why? Because these are natural stones, very small pieces with colors. And this is of course completely handmade. We have the pillars, the kind of stone, red limestone, 6 meters, one piece of stone. These were made in Bethlehem, they are local made. How we make sure and we know that these are made in Bethlehem and from Byzantine time? Look, we see the capitals, these are the Corinthian style. The leaves, these also the acanthus leaves, you know. In the middle, at the top, we have a little circle. We see the little circle, we see inside the Byzantine cross. So these are from the Byzantine period, 4th century, around 1,600 to 1,700 years old. Red limestone, 6 meters, one piece of stone. At the same time, when we look at the pillars, we can see pictures. All these pictures were made by the Crusaders at the 12th century, and these represent saints and kings. Okay, Crusaders mosaic. In here, on the wall, also from the Crusaders' time, in the middle we have the tree of Jesse. Jesse was the father of King David. Okay, then on the left side we have the green colored dome. We can read above the word Cappadocia. On the right side we have the red colored one, and above we can read the word Antioch. Antioch and Cappadocia, these are the Church Ecumenical Council, the decisions of the church. Okay? The upper part, we have angels. In the middle, the third one, behind the P, we can read the word Basilios Pictor. Did you see that word? This is the name of the artist, the one who made the model. Okay? On the right side in here, we have some relatives of Jesus and Joseph, like Lazarus. And here up on this side also, we have another tree of Jesse. Why we have two trees of Jesse? Because one according to the book of Luke and one according to the book of Matthew. Different order, the genealogy of Jesus Christ. Okay? Now, where's the birthplace? The birthplace is underneath, down. There was no church. This place used to be a stable where people raised their animals. The original entrance used to be, we have a window beside the steps. There were a door going down into a natural cave. We remember the Holy Family, they came from Nazareth to Bethleham for the census, the registration. The Virgin Mary was pregnant, they asked for help. Unfortunately, no one gave help. The only chance it was this place. When that came, the Virgin Mary, she moved inside. She gave birth to Jesus. After that, Helena, the mother of Constantine, she came and she found the place where Jesus was born. She canceled the original door from the middle. She decided to build the church over the Holy Cave. Then from right side, they opened two doors. We go in, we see the birthplace. From left side, we move on. Okay? Why they opened two doors? The first reason, to make it more easier for the visitors. The second reason, to give it the shape of the cross. We have a look. This is the body of Jesus. The holy altar, the Holy of Holies inside, it is the face of Jesus, and the two doors consider the two hands on the cross. When we have a look from inside, we find it completely cross. Okay? Now, all what is inside, the crucifix, the icon, the chandelier, the seat, everything together, what we call them? We call them the word iconostasis or iconostasis. What does it mean? It means a beautiful altar surrounding with precious items. Another name, we call it the royal door. The royal door separates the Holy of Holies, where high priest goes in worship, from this outer area, we call it the tablet, where people they sit down and they worship. Okay? Now all these worship
naissance jusqu'à 12 ans. La veine, il a couché de Jésus dans cette grotte. Et après,
they celebrate Christmas 7th of January because of different calendars. Okay?